Hi kids! Do you know what time is it? That's right! It's math time! Are you ready? Alright, let's start! So for our lesson for today, our learning outcome is to illustrate and write related equation for each type of multiplication. Counting by multiples, and equal jumps on the number line. So this is continuation of our discussion last meeting. But before that, let's have our past question of the day. Here's our question. How many are there if each of the 5 boxes contain 5 cupcakes? How many are there if each of the 5 boxes contain 5 cupcakes? Is it A, 10 cupcakes, B, 20 cupcakes, C, 15 cupcakes, or D, 25 cupcakes? I'll give you 1 minute to solve. 1 minute starts now. Time's up! Let's check your answers. What we have to do is to multiply. 5 times 5. Why multiply? Because remember, each of the boxes have 5 cupcakes in it. So you have to multiply. 5 times 5, how many is that? Alright, 25. Or you can also add 5 times. So here is another way. 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 5 is 15. Plus 5 is 20. And last 5 is 25. You will still get 5. Don't worry if you don't know how to multiply. That's our lesson for today. Let's start by multiplication using number line. You already know how to do repeated addition. You already know how to use arrays to get the product of multiplication equation. Let's have our first example. What is 2 times 3? Now remember last meeting, you already know how to do the repeated addition. So that is 2 plus 2 plus 2 because you need to add 2 3 times. Okay, now how are we going to use the number line? So here's how you're going to use. You just have to count 2 steps 3 times. So here we go. Let's try to count. So we have 1, 2, that's first. 3, 4, that's second. 5, 6, that's third. Where did we end up? At 6. Now our answer in 2 times 3 or 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. That is how you use the number line. Let's have another one. What is 4 times 4? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, because you need to add 4 times. Now let's have our number line. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the first one. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the second one. Let's continue counting. 9, 10, 11, 12. That is the third one. And the last one, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is the fourth one. We stopped at number 16. So the correct answer is 16. 4 times 4, or 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16. Now, it's your turn. I want you to write it in your notebook. Here's our problem. Use a number line so you can practice or apply what you learned a while ago. 1 minute starts now. Time's up. Let's check how you did it. Now let's skip count 2 but 8 times. So we have 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that is the 8th time. Where did we stop? Right, at 16. So 2 times 8 is 16. But wait, there's another way for you to do this. Here's the other one. You can count 8 2 times, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the first one. Then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's the second one. So the answer will still be the same. Now it's up to you whether what will you use. Which is easier? Is it the 2 8 times or the 8 2 times? It's up to you. Now, let's try one more time. Let's have 3 times 6. 1 minute starts now. up. Let's check your answers. Again, you can do this the other way around. Let's have first the 3 6 times. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the second one. 7, 8, 9. That's the third one. 10, 11, 12. That's the fourth one. 13, 14, 15. That's the fifth one. And for the last one, 15, 16, 16, 16, 17, 18. That's the sixth step. So we have 18 as the answer. Now remember, you can still do 6 3 times. You try that. Now we shall learn multiplication as skip counting. Are you ready? Alright, let's start. Let's skip count by 2. First, let's know what are the answers for the next 10 skip counting. But first, let's know the product of each of. Let's skip by 2. So the first one is 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. 2 times 10 is equal to 2 times 5 is equal to 10. 2 times 6 is equal to 12. 2 times 7 is equal to 14. 2 times 8 is equal to 16. 2 times 1 is equal to 2. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. 2 times 6 is equal to 12. 2 times 7 is equal to 14. 2 times 8 is equal to 16. 2 times 9 is equal to 18. And 2 times 10 is equal to 20. Now let's skip count. Practice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Let's try again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Now, if you are asked 2 times 6, 12. You will arrive at the answer of 12. So that's much easier in multiplying numbers by skip counting. Now it's your turn. I want you to skip count by 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right. Check if you got them all correctly. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Practice that. Let's go with the next one. Let's now skip count by 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 9 is 27. And 3 times 10 is equal to 30. Let's keep count. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. One more time. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Now, it's your turn. Well done! Did you got that? Yes. So you have to keep practicing in order for you to master this one. Let's now skip by 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 4 times 5 is equal to 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. And last one, 4 times 10 is equal to 40. Let's practice skip counting. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. One more time. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Now, it's time for you to practice. Well done! It's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. That is the correct pattern. Good job! Okay, and for the last one, let's skip count by 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 9 is 45. And 5 times 10 is 50. Let's start skip counting. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. One more time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, let's try. It's your turn. Great! Was that easy? Of course, it was easy because we're skipping 5. Okay, now that you know how to use repeated addition using the array option, the number line, and the skip counting, you will now be able to solve multiplication problems. Now, here are the things to remember. Multiplication is also repeated addition. You can visualize or you can see or easily solve multiplication using array. You can also use number lines to get the product. And lastly, multiplication is also skip counting. Now for your activity, it's activity time. You will have to log in to your Genio. Next is to locate your math course, just like what we did last time. Look for Q2 Week 4 Day 2 FLD. Click the Extend AAA Math. Now, once you click the link, you do the practice part where you will transform the multiplication equation to addition or repeated addition. Now, here's your goal. You have to get 20 correct answers with less than 5 incorrect. Now, if you're done with 20 correct answers, and you got 10 mistakes, you have to do it again until you are able to get 20 correct answers in straight. Okay? So this is practice for you. And of course, after finishing the extend part, finish your 5 points quiz in Genio titled Evaluate Multiplication. Okay, so I hope that you learned something new today and you can apply it in your daily lives. So thanks for listening. Goodbye.